And all of those, the colors are amazing, but it's time to talk about our finest value of the day. I'm so excited it's still here. This is such a good buy. It's our HP laptop, best one ever. Next. Wow, is all do you see the price on our today's special today? This is for a 17-inch HP. $399, I mean, that usually, you would never equate those numbers with an HP laptop of any kind, much less a gorgeous 17-inch screen, and wait till you hear all the extras that you're getting. But the features on this laptop are crazy. I mean, you can see on the graphic, it's an Intel processor. This comes preloaded with all of what you need for productivity. We'll talk about that in a moment. It's got a backlit keyboard. It's got a glorious, much higher resolution screen. You'll notice there's a wireless mouse that matches your color. And I totally did not expect to see teal still here. Since we launched at midnight, I saw Suzanne, I was like, oh my gosh, it's not gonna be there when I get to work tomorrow. But sure enough, we've got one for you. It is absolutely outselling the other colors like 3 or 4 to 1, so just giving you a heads up. The other colors, I don't know if you can see back there, I wanna show them to you. There's silver, there's beautiful blue, it's like a denim-y blue, and then there's the rose gold. And you'll see those wireless mouses. Mice? I never know. I think it's meese. I love that they kind of match, and they're just so pretty and attractive. But aside from all of that, wow, this is such a fully loaded bundle. I don't know if I've ever seen such a good deal, but it is our last of the year. It is the best ever. This is the lowest price I've ever seen us do. There is free shipping. You can do 5 flex on any major credit card, or with your HSN card, 12 months of individual monthly payments. And there's no interest on those, but if you pay it off within a year. This time next year, you'll put your final, $33 payment in, but you've had it the whole time. And I've got one more thing that is so exciting. This is extended returns. This isn't, I mean, it's September 24th. We are allowing you to keep this laptop for the next 4 months, all the way, in fact, through the end of January of next year, before you even have to make your mind up. Are you kidding me? Who does that? We do. We do it today, that's what I know, and I'm so excited to be here with Aaron Berger, such an extraordinary talent and smart guy when it comes to technology and much, much more, by the way.
It's good to see you. Man. We haven't seen you for a little bit, so it's nice to get to spend some time out here with you. I was with your best buddy this morning. She was telling me about you. And she said, in fact, what she said, direct quote from Alice Carone this morning, she's like, 33, that's like lunch, unless you're with Callie and you're having drinks, and then it's a whole, so well, I'm just gonna run that by Callie when she gets
so true.
See, that's what she's like, oh no, she'll confirm it.
One time we went out to dinner and we were like, oh my gosh, that's really affordable, and then we realized, oh, we didn't eat, we just had drinks.
Yeah, it's a different way to do it. Anyway, however you're doing it today, this is truly affordable, and gosh, for something that you use every single day. If you don't have a computer that you love, I actually think, and you said this with, extended returns just kicking off and only for the Today Special today, right? I think it's the best day of the entire year to buy a computer, because you have that longest period to get it home and make sure you absolutely love it. You're gonna love it. Yeah. It's all of the best brands literally in the world. HP, best brand in the world. Intel, best brand in the world, best processor in the world. Windows, #1 operating system in the world, Windows 11. But if there's nothing else that you hear in this time that we are together, I'm gonna tell you a lot. I'm gonna talk about the fingerprint reader and this really great webcam at the top that actually has this new built-in safety shutter, which is really awesome, and all of that. But the #1 thing to talk about really is the size of the screen. The 17-inch screen size is something that you will universally love, and let's talk about that for a minute. So this is, as Callie said, the last time we will have an HP 17-inch Today Special. It's the last time we at HP can bring a 17-inch as a Today Special for the year. So not only is it the best value we've done, it's also our last one. It's difficult to get the 17-inch screen size. We don't have it as frequently as we have the other sizes. It's harder to source, but I'll say this, I think this is my 18th Christmas at HSN, and all these years of selling electronics, all the computers and all the tablets and all the smartphones, and, you know, all the things I've sold with a screen, and there have literally been millions of units I've sold, no one has ever said, I wish I bought a smaller screen. People have often said, you know, got something at home and said, hey, I've a great product, it's fast, it's reliable, it's fun, it's new, it's whatever, but I wish I should have sized up. There's no such thing as sizing up.
This is as big as it
the
gets.
biggest screen available, and what that means is you don't have to put your reading glasses on.
That's right.
Just look, you can see.
I love that.
You can literally see the smallest print that I can find anywhere on our website is not small print anymore. It means you don't have to put your reading glasses on and off. It means you can just see things more clearly. It makes getting your work done easier, faster, and a little bit more convenient.
And yet, it still only weighs like 4.5 pounds.
That's right.
The battery life is still like 10.5 hours. I haven't mentioned yet, but you get a full year of HP.
Smart Friend.
Smart Friend for a year. If you have any questions at all, call somebody. They're there. They work at HP. They literally are 24/7?
It's 24/7, 300, in
year.
fact, we'll show you right here. Yeah, so it's 365 days a year, 1 year of HP Smart Friend service, your anytime guru, any help you need. So you don't have to chase down your nephew anymore or your daughter-in-law or whoever it is that's your tech person. The people that built the computer, and I'll talk more about this in detail in a little bit, are there for you. So there is just a real sense of peace, I think, and a sense of ease that comes with that.
Without a doubt, because you always feel like, oh, I can't believe I don't know this. I'm so
This is
stupid.
so stupid. It's not
why am I not smarter than whatever? But typically, if you buy a laptop or any electronic in a real store, you'd want to buy the extra extended like service package or whatever, and they aren't inexpensive.
It's expensive. It's usually a couple $100. Like it is really expensive.
But it's included.
To that point of feeling stupid, I'm glad you said that, because I want to just sort of...
I hate that feeling.
It's a terrible feeling. I think we all have it, unless you have the world's most extraordinary confidence, and good for you if you do. I don't. And so I certainly feel that way sometimes. And there's another thing about this that sort of ties into that, and that is this is Windows 11 in S mode.
That's right.
Okay, so Windows 11 in S mode is the safest way to be on a Windows computer. And I bring this up because of what I'm about to say. A lot of times my mom or my sister or whatever will or one of my brothers, Aaron, there's a link in an email, you know, should I click on it? Like, and I think, and I know, and mom will say, it feels so stupid asking, it's not a stupid question. I get those sort of things all the time myself. I have to look at things really closely and go, is this safe? Is it not? It's all safe here. You never have to second guess yourself again. The computer basically won't take you somewhere
that
can get you. And that's because it's Windows 11 and it's Windows 11 in S mode.
Safer.
Safety.
More secure.
Speedier.
Yeah.
More secure. It is just an easier, better way to be on your computer.
So we're going to delve into this and get into the specs and all of those things. If you have any questions, by the way, please know that you can ask. You can call. We can answer them live on the air. Somebody's always monitoring Facebook, so we can answer questions there. Our sales reps have all the information. If you have any questions, or if you've seen a portion of an airing or a presentation prior to this, and you still want to hear one more thing, please know that normally we give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee, which is amazing considering retailers are like, 2 weeks, and then if you return it, then there's a restocking fee. Right?
Right.
Nothing more aggravating than that.
After 2 weeks.
After 2 weeks.
We're talking about 4
You're like,
months.
how am I supposed to know anything in 2 weeks?
That's for
but
real.
we give you 4 months.
Wow.
4 months. This is included in we jump-started extended holiday shopping, extended returns, this product and this product alone today. So you've got all the way through next January 2024. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna just quickly share with you the colors back here because I think they're so amazing. The teal, by far the #1 bestseller. It's so gorgeous, it really is. Suzanne would not put this down last night. I am just so thrilled it's still here. So miracle of all miracles. But this, I wanted to show it next to the blue because they're different. This is more of a denim-y blue. It's like a really cool color, but very different. And I do want to open this one up to show you that the teal does have this really awesome, like a granite kind of keyboard and full numeric keypad, by the way. So just giving you all the details as opposed to this teal being next to the blue. The silver and the rose gold, we are like down to 800 or 900 of these two colors. So I'm just letting you know where we're at, because at this point in the day, we are way past halfway through the quantities that we brought in today. This is such a wow. True story. 2 years ago, I bought Tracy, my man,
A
17 inch
yeah.
at HP it was in the $579 range,
Yeah.
maybe 49, I can't remember. I meant to check my order history. But it was so much more expensive, even with my discount.
That's a more typical, even with your discount. Oh, now that's something that, yeah, we can't all check. I mean, even when you work at a company, you usually get the best deals, and that would have been a great deal. The fact that we have a 17-inch computer that still has an Intel processor, that is in fact HP's latest body style. So what does that mean? Well, there's all of these sort of little technological pieces that go into the exterior of the computer. So, you know, there's the brain, the processor, we'll talk more about that, the RAM and the drive and all that. But there's all of the exterior things too. Like for example, here's a great example of this, with this being the latest body style. There's the HP True Vision webcam at the top. And we've had the True Vision webcam in computers before. But not with, look, there's this built-in safety shutter. Do you guys see that? So when I okay, so right now it's open. Now I'm just gonna move my finger across the shutter, and now it's closed. And you know what that means? It means you're not accidentally putting yourself on camera. Now, laugh all you want, but we've all heard stories, and we've all seen videos, et cetera, et cetera. It's easy to accidentally not realize that your camera is on, right, when you're in a meeting or whatever. It's just a wonderful, wonderful privacy feature.
Great.
So you're not caught in your pajamas or worse, right?
Worse.
Or birthday suit, right? So it's good to know.
Compromised situation there.
It really is. Like all kidding aside, it's a very smart feature, and it's a really nice feature to be built in. Sort of like the fingerprint reader is built in as well, so you don't have to remember a password or a passcode to get into your computer, and it's safe. It's something you're not going to forget to have your finger with you, right?
And so how many people can put their fingerprints in
So
there?
you can do several. I've done a couple at a time, so at least 2 or 3. Okay. So I could do mine, then Callie could do hers, and we'll show you a video in a little bit. I have one where I do use my forefinger and my thumb, so you can either use it for several of your fingerprints, or you can do one of yours, and then if your spouse or your kids or whatever need to be able to get into your computer as well.
So I don't know if you heard this part. I know we're just a few minutes into the hour, and we're going to spend some time really tearing it apart so we can give you all the information that you need. But the way to get this home is just so extraordinary with the 2 options of either a flex pay with a major credit card of your choosing, which is on 5 payments, so it's $80, and there's free shipping. $80 gets it home to you to try it out for 4 months with extended returns. But again, it even gets better with that HSN card. And if you don't have the card, today's another great day to do it, because we're also going to give you $40 back as a thank you for, welcome to being an HSN card holder. But then you can enjoy 12 months of FlexPay, basically. Nice. So you'll just 1 month at a time, $33.33, that's it. But all this time, you've had the laptop, and you're using it, and you're playing on it, and you're watching your movies on it, and you're playing your video games, and you're doing your work, and you're being productive, and you're doing all the things. I mean, how many times do we go to our laptops or our computers every day? Many, many times. I heard you say something earlier, Aaron, that was so interesting. How much have you spent on your phone?
Yeah. Do you ever think about that?
Compared to what you're spending on a laptop today?
A lot of us have spent twice this on a phone. A lot of us have spent $500, $600, $700 on a phone. And here, I've got my phone out here. Let me make sure there's not. Yep, no messages. That's good. Just a quick look. Compare the size difference. I just hold that. I mean, that's it. You get the idea. Yeah. But one of the reasons I point that out is the screen is anytime you buy an electronic with a screen on it, the screen is a major part of what you're paying, for which you're paying. Screen size really impacts price. You're spending all that money on a screen that is, essentially tiny. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go inside my screen right now. We call this frame sync. So that's a direct look inside my computer. And the reason we're doing that is, like Callie said, we really are in just a minute going to start breaking things down for you. I'm going to talk specifically to things like the processor. I'm going to talk through this Intel quad-core processor and all of that. I'm going to talk about, did you know that Microsoft 365, that Office 365 Personal is included? So that's Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, OneNote Publisher. I've got PowerPoint obviously up right now. Before I sort of get into all of those, I wanted to go right to the end of the story, which is, this is how your computer runs. When you have all of these components, all of these pieces, parts in there that are just the best, that are industry leading, it means whether you're online, surfing, something you want to see a little bit more clearly, you're pinching, you're zooming on that touchpad at the bottom, whether you're watching live, that is our live feed. We broadcast just, I think, about 30 or 60 seconds delayed on hsn.com, but that is our live feed. You see no pausing, no waiting, no hesitating, whether you're using your built-in webcam. So here's our built-in webcam. talking to your friends and family across the country or across the world, you'll be able to, there we are. Look, you see how it takes it just a minute to engage, and then once it's engaged, you see how smooth it is? And I've got lots of other things. I've even got a friend coming to visit. There she is. Hi.
Who's that?
It's a nice looking webcam, huh?
It's really cool. And I mean, the quality of this screen to me seems even better.
I'm glad you brought that up because I think you might have said it because you don't miss anything, but I miss things a lot. This is there's a lot to cover. This is a full high definition touchscreen. So not touchscreen, excuse me. It's a full high definition screen. So that means 1080p. That refers to the resolution of the screen. It's particularly important if you've ever bought a television. You know, like you can buy a kind of low-ish quality small television and it's not that big a deal. But if you buy a big screen and it's not really high resolution, it amplifies how blurry and fuzzy and all of that everything is. This is the highest definition screen we've ever sold in an HP 17-inch computer. It is 1080p. It is what they call full high definition. So it's just all around a faster experience, a clearer experience, and I'll emphasize one more time as I show you even what 3D gaming looks like on here. It looks awesome.
Wow.
It is an easier to use. We have designed this to be simpler in that we include HP Smart Friend. So any questions you might have, we're going to answer for you right away. You pick up the phone, no question too big, no question too small. That's one way we've made it simpler. Another way we've made it simpler is this is not just Windows 11, the latest version of the Microsoft operating system. This is Windows 11 in S mode. S is for simple. S is for safety and speed and security. It is an easier way and also a safer way to be on your computer.
I'm so excited for the thousands of people who have already secured theirs.
Yeah.
Because thousands of you, I think over, what, 5,000?
That many already?
5,300 already out the door. You know, and on the West Coast, it's lunchtime. So you really are watching at a great time. And I know a lot of us get caught up on a Sunday this time of the year with other things. I don't want you to put this off because if you do and you wait and tomorrow you come back, it will not be this price tomorrow at all. It won't ever be this price. In all my years here, I've never seen us under $400 price point for an HP laptop with a 17-inch screen and an Intel processor and Windows operating system. But even tomorrow, it's going to be still great compared to what you'd spend at retail, but $550. So you're $150 off today with free shipping. All the extras are included too. You get the wireless mouse. You're getting so many extra little fun things in your bundle. Little surprises coming your way, ways to learn and ways to, you know, try new things. But then you're getting that, again, 1 year of HP Smart Friend. That is included, and that's a $120 value in and of itself. By the way, one more thing, there is, if you want a bigger screen, we have a bonus buy today on another HP monitor.
We're going over there real fast?
Come on, let's show
those
everybody. Out.
This is cool. This is another full, we were talking about full high definition a minute ago. If you want to pick up a full high definition monitor, come see what this looks like here.
Yeah.
Have you sat here yet? You feel like the boss when you sit here.
Oh, may I? Oh.
Yeah, I'm getting ready for you.
Thank you,
So
Aaron.
this is the monitor.
Look at that.
And all you do, there's an HDMI port, and the monitor comes with an HDMI cable. You plug it in, that sends the video, that sends the audio. So, you know, there's something about, I think, having the right tools, having the right equipment, setting yourself up for success when it comes to work or when it comes to getting homework done. This is just your little nest.
A lot of people, especially if you've been working from home, use multiple monitors. This is great. And this is $40 off as our bonus buy today. So that's a really nice, that's beautiful.
I never used an extra monitor until COVID, and then I was home all the time at work, and I did. It changes everything. I mean, talk about being able to just spread everything out in front of you. It really is a nice little
beautiful way to do it. And $40 off makes this what, $89?
$89.99, I think.
What? That's great.
Pretty cool, huh?
Today, though, if you get the Today Special, it's $40 off. Don't forget about another $40 gift that you could enjoy if you pick up or sign up for our HSN card. $40 will come right off the top of whatever the total is in your basket, whether you pay for it outright or you use this on FlexPay, $80 a month for 5 months on a major credit card. But HSN card holders right now, you can enjoy 12 months to pay this off, $33 a month for the next year. Next September will be your last payment due and pay it off, and you will not have paid 1 penny in interest. I love that you can do that. So if you don't have that card, we will give you another $40 off the price even of this Today Special. How crazy is that?
Okay, you ready to jump in?
Let's do it.
Just before we do, one thing I want to do, I want to put these next to each other for everybody so you can see the difference between the blue and the teal. That's something that people have said they have kind of enjoyed. I'm nuts about this blue color. The teal obviously has been, you know, the star. But I think this blue color is so pretty and so rich. And I just wanted you to see them next to each other.
I like both of them,
They're
really, I
pretty.
do.
It is a hard choice. One key difference is on the inside, the teal, that sort of colorway goes all the way through. And the blue is a little simpler. It's really nice too. It's just a nice silver, and that's what the rose gold and the silver have. This silver interior as well.
And this teal is exclusive.
It is.
Only here, and it is flying out of here.
It's been really popular. Last time we had teal was in July. It sold out very early in the day, and this is only the second time we've ever had it. So we're excited to have it back. Let's hop into, we've sort of done an overview now. I think, I hope, a pretty comprehensive overview. I'd love to tell you some details and sort of explain a little bit more, again, into the why of why this is a better computer. We're going to start, again, by just finishing the overview, the exterior, and then we'll get into the processor, and we'll get into the solid-state drive, and we'll do all that kind of stuff. Cool. Okay, let's go. Taking a look, sort of a walk around the computer, if you will. Intel is inside. Bum, 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 bum. The number one number one processor manufacturer in the world. This is not just Intel, it is the Intel Celeron Quad Core. Quad core is key. It means there's 4 brains, there's 4 engines underneath the hood. There's more of a roadway, if you will, for information to travel. So that means less traffic. It means it's faster in getting the information that you want processed. Intel ultra high definition graphics on a beautiful full high definition screen. It's not just a 17.3-inch display. The size of it is important, but the quality of it is maybe even more important. It is 1080p full high definition. Watching movies on this thing, fantastic. It is really a desktop experience, but it's on the go with you. USB ports, there are 2 USB-A ports. That's the full-size USB port that we see all the time. Many of you also know what a USB-C port is. It's been out for a couple of years now, and we're hearing just more and more, everything's gonna have a USB-C port on it. The good news is your new computer does too, and that's a pretty recent thing for computers. We've seen it a lot on phones and that kind of thing, but anyway, USB-A and USB-C ports are on here. The fingerprint reader, which we spoke to briefly earlier, fingerprint reader built in. I love that. That is one of the latest innovations for us to put in computers, period. Nice long battery life. Even though it has this great, big, beautiful 17-inch screen, which typically is a bit of an energy drain. A lot of a computer's power goes to its screen. We're still able to have an all-day battery, a 10.5-hour battery life. This also has something called HP Fast Charge. It charges to 50% full in just 45 minutes. 4 gigabytes of RAM, that's important for speed and multitasking. Your storage space is important too, of course. 128 gigabytes of built-in storage. That's what they call SSD, solid-state drive storage. Makes the computer lighter, quieter, and faster. We'll move on to our next still and see a couple of other things. The first thing you'll see at the top of the next still is webcam. You have an HP TrueVision web camera built in. Remember, because this is the latest, this is the, for Christmas 2022, we didn't have any laptop computers, from HP at least, that had this little cover that this computer has. It has a security cover that goes over your webcam, and it's just built in very seamlessly. I love it. For privacy and, so when you don't want to be on camera, you're not on camera. Windows 11, it's not just Windows 11, it's Windows 11 in S mode, so it's safer, simpler, it's more secure. You'll love it. And of course, you have the Microsoft Store where you can download movies and games and music and apps and all that kind of stuff. There's a full-size backlit keyboard. There's also a numeric keypad on the side, so that makes it super convenient for anything you're doing, whether it's numbers or letter related. And because it's backlit, it means you can see it under all lighting conditions. So you just press F4, and it doesn't matter if there's a light on in the room or the plane or the library or whatever, you'll have a great view of your keyboard. Weighs only 4.6 pounds, super lightweight. Here's those ports we were talking about. I mentioned USB-A and C already. Those are there. There's also an HDMI port to send high-def video and audio. And last but not least, it's not on this still, but there's a headphone jack as well, which I love. A lot of electronics have kind of done away with it at home. Certainly, I do use Bluetooth earbuds, but there's nothing I love more if I'm at my desk and I'm just not gonna work out, I just plug in earbuds, honestly. Their sound quality is great. You don't have to charge them. It's just one less thing to kind of fiddle with. And so it's nice to know that there is just that quarter-inch,
And if you're
eighth-inch jack there.
for any of those headphones, we've got Bose, we've got Beats, we've got all kinds of
We got it
great
all.
headphones available to kind of immerse yourself in that experience. Nothing better than listening to great music with those. So we do have everything that you might need. So what do you think? Is this not such an exciting, do you see all that? That's a lot packed into an amazing laptop for a crazy price. It really is just such an exciting thing for me to sit here and go, wow, I know what you are about to receive and experience is going to be way beyond your expectations. That's what we aim to do, is exceed expectations. And this is a perfect case in point. Some of you maybe have watched HSN for years and never made a purchase. We welcome all of you. Come on in, dip your toe. Something like this is just a perfect example of how big of a company we are and how many great relationships we have with other amazing companies like HP, the #1 manufacturer in the world. And that's how we can really negotiate the best prices for you. Our buyers go to bat for you, because we want you to come here for all the things that you need. And this is just such an exciting, wow, opportunity. We all need something like a laptop to do the things that we do in our life, from work to play and everything in between. And if you're frustrated because the productivity of what you're working on right now is just not there, give it a whirl. I mean, give it a whirl for 4 months before you even go, okay, I'm doing it. I think the minute you get it and you start playing with it and you get yourself all set up, you're gonna be like, oh, so excited. And if along that process you have a single question, no matter how big, no matter how small, for a full year, you've got somebody to call. Not your son, not your daughter, not your sister, not your brother, and feel embarrassed because you can't believe you don't know something.
Right, you don't have
Somebody
to.
from HP will literally be there 24/7 for a year to answer any question. I love that.
Feels
support.
good, right? I mean, again, we want this to be like the no-stress computer.
Yeah.
You get it home, you got 4 months to check it out, right?
Yeah,
Until
no
January
pressure,
31st.
no pressure.
You get it home, you got any questions, you pick up the phone and make a call. You get it home, you see a link or something, and you think, oh, I don't know if that's good. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Because it's Windows 11 in S mode, you're safe. It's not gonna run an executable file and damage your computer or pass on a virus to anyone else. Like, this is the just really feel good about it, you know, when you get it home kind of deal. Let's hop into the processor. Let's spend a few minutes. Intel, I don't need to introduce Intel. You know what Intel is. So we're going to show you the video. We're going to actually show you the first video twice, because I'm going to yak about it a lot, because there's a lot to
really important.
yak about. It is. I liken it to when you buy a house. You know, you want to know about the foundation. You want to know what the house, what materials were used to build the house, because the processor is not changeable. So here, we're using the finest foundation in the world. The #1 processor brand in the entire world is Intel. Specifically, this is Intel Celeron quad-core processing, and this is key. It's built, the value is clear, obviously, but it's really built for versatility. And I think most of you guys watching us today, you know, you are doing what Callie and I do. Everyday folks who like to stream on their computer. You gotta go on and take care of your banking stuff on your computer. You check in on your kids and grandkids, and maybe you check in with the teachers. Maybe you work a little, you do some real estate, or you, whether you're retired or whether you're right in the middle of your career, everyday things, right? Maybe a little bit of gaming. This is a general, very much designed to make general everyday computing tasks easier, simpler. That's what's key here. Now, one of the ways it does that is by being faster. How much faster? I'm glad you asked. 12, okay, compared to this processor from 5 years ago, 12 times better 3D gaming, 8 times faster high definition video. I just want to say that again. Compared to the computer from just 5 years ago, that was 2018, like that was a blink, right? It's up to 12 times better 3D gaming, 1,200% faster. 8 times faster high definition video conversion. These are huge numbers. We're not saying 10% better or 20% better or 30% better. We're saying magnitudes more than that, you know, up to 1,200% better. Now, can you measure that? Can I measure that? No, not really. I mean, it takes obviously very specific equipment to measure that. What you and I can notice and do notice and will notice is how fast the computer is. So I just hopped out of my three-dimensional gaming program. I'm going to hop here over onto hsn.com. I can pinch and I can zoom. It's from an earlier presentation. I can check out the website. And you see the computer, you're simply not waiting for anything. If I wanted to hop into, let's see, oh, here we go. There's my PowerPoint presentation. If I want to go up here.
Look at how realistic that is.
Oh, and I want to grab that image and I want to move it in 3 dimensions.
Oh.
It's not like, I mean, it's so responsive, right? We live in this world where every day we hear about new innovations in AI and artificial intelligence. We hear about ChatGPT and GPT-6, and a lot of my friends are teachers, and they talk about, okay, this is something at this point, we have to integrate this into our classroom. Our world's like constantly changing, certainly, but all of this change and all this innovation certainly has influenced the way this computer feels, in that it is faster, in that I genuinely believe it to be simpler to use, and in many ways safer to use, because it is Windows 11 in S mode. So we can take sort of all that comes along with the newness, right, and the excitement of newness, and really channel it into ways that work well for us.
Isn't this so exciting?
I think it is.
I mean, to get all of that, I mean, technology that, it used to just, it still boggles my mind, baffles my brain, because it's just so crazy. So much advancement has happened over the course of just a couple of years. And on that note, this is this year's laptop. This isn't a price like this because it's a dated, like it's a 2022 model. This is the latest. I mean, this is this fall's model from HP. So you really are getting, I'm sure, just hearing what Aaron just went through, that's amazing to get anything, even all those specs, at twice the price, much less $600 more. If you got all that you're getting here at HSN, you're looking at close to $1,000. Today it's $400. I'm just gonna round it up a penny, hope you don't mind. But seriously, that's quite an extraordinary difference. And the experience that you're gonna have is just, it's gonna be for you. So whether maybe you're sharing a laptop right now and it's like, it's time for me to have my own. That's why I got it for Tracy 2 years ago for his birthday. I'm like, I think it's time.
Yep.
He had another brand and it was really old, and he was like, it's fine, it's fine. I'm like, yeah, well, let's just see what you think. And at that time we had a month. I'm like, check it out for a month. He is addicted. He loves it. It's so cute. I got him the gold one.
We hang on to our laptops for too long. Like, I think we're all guilty of that, And I do probably, the #1 complaint I hear about, I'll just be very transparent about HP computers and HP printers, because I sell HP printers too. They're the #1 computer in America and the #1 printer in America. The #1 complaint I hear is people say, well, there's nothing wrong with my old one. And I get it. I mean, it's a nice, they're like, this darn thing won't die, And I get it. You've had your computer for a long time, and maybe there is nothing, quote unquote, wrong with it, but probably you are noticing that it's a little slow, right? Probably you are noticing that when you multitask, things definitely slow down when you multitask. Maybe it doesn't have a fingerprint reader. Maybe it doesn't have a USB-C. Let me show you this. This is a USB-C port. I think many of you, like a lot of you who have iPhones or Android phones, a lot of the phones use this USB-C as a charging port now, or an information port. If you haven't bought a computer for a couple years, then it doesn't have a USB-C port, that's for sure, and that's gonna just become more and more and more important. Those sort of things matter, and you're getting the latest when you pick this up today, to Callie's point, the latest in technology. Good technology makes things easier to use, not harder to use. And I think this is, again, a case in point in that. And I want to show you, we have a video on HP Smart Friend. I know we've mentioned it a few times, but this video is really nice and kind of drives home what we've been saying. HP Smart Friend is this technical service that we include. Really, it's just, if you have a question, you can call. And they know your computer. They built your computer. So tired of calling your relatives for support? Sounds familiar. You don't have to. You've got a new friend who has all of the answers to specifically, they've got your device in front of them. Big questions, small questions, little bitty minuscule questions. There's no such thing as a stupid question or a question that isn't important or that you've asked too many. You can call in and ask it as many times as you want.
I love that, a friend that dodges your calls. Have you ever been ghosted? It's like,
I don't know what you're talking about. Yes! And I'm terrible about answering. I don't like talking on the phone. I will text you back. I'm a quick texter.
Me too.
But I'm really bad about picking up my telephone.
I am too. But they won't dodge your phone calls. And you can. I thought it was important. You can call as many times as you like. It's not like, if you've got questions, we limit you to 5. over the course of a year. You can call as many times as you want. So I think that is pretty awesome. I mean, and it's just thrown into the bundle. We want you to have fun with this computer. We want you to really enjoy every part of it, and I know you will. From just looking at the incredible visuals there, there's a reason, because it's what's inside that's powering it. I haven't really talked too much about another feature I love.
What?
Backlit keyboard.
Oh, it's so nice.
Seriously?
It's so nice, yeah.
We were just coming home. We went, where did we go? We went to see Alice in Colorado.
Oh, nice.
Her boyfriend was celebrating a birthday.
I think I saw some pictures, actually.
And just the flight home, it's like so many people that were watching their very own movies on their own laptops, and that backlit keyboard, boy, if it's a darkened space, you can see exactly what you're doing.
It makes the biggest difference. In fact, I don't know if we can turn the lights on in the studio. If we are, okay, good. You can see it even if I don't, but you can really see it if we turn the lights on just a little bit, which frankly is when in real life you use it. So all you do is press F4. So check it out. Right now I've got, now I'm gonna turn them on. And there's actually 3 different levels. So right now, they're turned off. I'm gonna press 1. That turns the backlight on, so that's fully on, and then you can touch it one more time to turn it down to 50%, because like you said, it really is pretty bright when you turn them on, or you can turn them off. And what you kind of can't see, you might be able to if I go like this, yeah, it actually shines through the keys. So you can see, so each of the keys lights up individually. It's beautiful. I will tell you, I have said for years now that like my favorite feature, I can never ever buy a computer again that doesn't have a backlit keyboard. And that is true, but I now feel that way about the biometric fingerprint reader as well. I've gotten so used to just, walking up, signing in, boom.
Yeah. You mean you don't like having 100 passwords to remember?
I mean, the truth is less and less I can remember them. So it's just nice.
I get that.
I've always got my finger. I don't ever forget it.
That fingerprint doesn't change.
Always right here. Always here.
Oh boy, I wanted to just give you a quick update here because I don't want you to miss your favorite color. If you have one that you're really eyeing, I know we don't even, where are we at, Pat, with the silver and the rose gold? Because I really don't, I know those are the classic. Okay, we have less than 800 in the silver, and we have 900 in the rose gold. So I kid you not, that may sound like a lot to some of you, but we reach a lot of people.
We do.
And on a Sunday afternoon, where even right now, it's like lunchtime-ish on the whole West Coast. So some people are just seeing this for the very first time, probably going, wait, what? $399 for HP, 17.3 inch. Highest resolution screen we've done with that backlit keyboard, the fingerprint reader, the Intel processor, quad core, mind you, the solid state hard drive. I mean, all of this combined. And then all of the preloaded things that we just give you that too. I mean, that's another $70 that you would have to pay extra if you went to a store, and then you'd have to download it and put it all in there. It's all preloaded for you. You get the mouse, all the ports that Aaron has shown you already, and we're gonna review all of this because we want you to know what you're in for, and it's a lot. It will impress you so much, and I'm so excited for you. The item number for you is on the screen. If you wanted to put your phone up to that QR code, it'll bring you right to this product. And if you want to drop it in your basket right away and then check out whether you use FlexPay or not. I mean, it's $3.99. FlexPay makes it $80 to get it delivered, no charge to ship. HSN card holders, most of you, if you have that card, boy, what a day, $33.33 to get this delivered, and then you've got a whole year to pay that off. Not one penny of interest has accrued. Pay it off next September, you pay that final $33.33. So just pick your favorite color. We're gonna tell you so much more right on the other side of this.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks like VIP financing on so many items, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $40 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Life happens, and when it does, HSN Protection Plus, powered by Allstate Protection Plans, is there to make you good again, quick and easy. HSN Protection Plus offers a standard plan to cover your purchases from breakdowns during normal use, as well as mechanical or electrical failures. You can also add the Accident Plan Plus to cover accidental damage for portable electronics like tablets or headphones. Plans are available for a wide variety of products, including electronics, small appliances, fitness equipment, furniture, mattresses, jewelry, and lawn and garden items. All plans cover parts and labor with no deductibles or hidden fees. Allstate's award-winning service team will get you back up and running fast by repairing, replacing, or reimbursing you for your damaged item up to the purchase price. Adding HSN Protection Plus powered by Allstate Protection Plans to your purchases is easy. You can do it online at checkout or ask your customer care rep while making a purchase over the phone.
I don't know if you just saw that up on the screen, but you can ask about an extended Protection Plus plan. I'll tell you more about that in just a second. But what you're seeing right now is our website. Do you know that all jewelry is on sale right now? There's over 4,000 pieces on sale. There's some pretty things. Ooh, earrings, watches, necklaces, rings, bracelets, and things. All kinds of neat things. So check it out. Our website is pretty amazing. And so is our today's special. Oh my goodness sakes, I am so excited for you. If you haven't heard, we're doing something pretty crazy today. I mean, out of all the years I've been here, I don't think I've ever quite been able to say for under $400, you've got a dream machine on its way to you, but that is literally what you're going to feel when you get this home. It's our HP 17-inch laptop. The reason that's out there is because you get the wireless mouse that matches the color that you're making or choice that you're making, and this is the teal with the gorgeous, it's like a granite or a marble detailed accent on the keyboard, and you can see that right there. It's the only one of its kind. It's exclusive, it's only here, full-size keyboard, full numeric keypad, beautiful, huge trackpad, fingerprint reader. A lot of the specs you can see right there on the screen, which Erin and I have covered, but we're gonna do it again, because I know a lot of people flipping through the channels. It's one of those days. I know some of you are sharing a TV with the guys in your house and they're flipping back and forth from football. Well, you are watching at the right time. I kid you not. And Erin Berger, who is our electronic expert and has been here for over 18 years, is here to kind of just, as I like to say, get under the hood and just talk about what's really going on in there.
We're gonna get our hands a little bit dirty here.
Let's do it. Let's just
dig in. We're really not.
pull
But we're
up
gonna
the
talk
sleeves.
through it. You can see how dirty I'm getting over here. Nice and comfy. One of the keys with your laptop is, it goes. We don't have to sit at that desk for the whole show because it goes wherever you want. And I think for a lot of you, I think for me, when I've lived in Florida for years now, but when I visit my folks in Kentucky and that, I don't like to be caught inside, particularly in the winter. I like to be able to get out and get to the sun and move. And your laptop really allows you to do that. Specifically, even though you've got this huge screen. And that is the biggest part of the story here, certainly, is the size of the screen. It's so lightweight. It weighs 4.6 pounds. It has a 10.5-hour battery life, so it is a computer that's absolutely on the go with you. I also want to show you just how thin. So not only is it a great big screen, it's a very high quality screen. It's what we call a FHD. That stands for full high definition screen, 1080p, but it's still really, really thin. And as I said, nice and light and long battery life. Two things I want to do while I'm over here. I thought we would do just a quick walk around the computer again. So we have two stills that we'll show you, and I'll go through kind of quickly. I just want to make sure I mention all the specs once or twice. And then there's a couple of videos that I would love to show you guys as well. So we'll get to the fingerprint video. We'll go through some other things. Let's start with a bit of a walk around the computer, though, if we can. Starting at the top and going clockwise from there. Intel inside, Intel ultra high definition graphics. Means your new computer is up to 12 times faster with 3D gaming. It's up to 8 times faster with high definition video than a computer from just 5 years ago. I mean, huge differences here. The screen, the screen, the screen. If there's 3 things I want to tell you about on this computer, it is the screen, and the screen. It's a huge screen. It's a full high definition. It's beautiful. Lots of ports, 2 USB-A ports. There's also a USB-C port, so sort of technology, you know, from the past 15 years and from 3 days ago, all kind of works here. Fingerprint reader, so you can log into the computer easily just using your fingerprint, and we'll show you in a minute. We have a good video on that. Nice long battery, 10.5-hour battery life. It's an all-day battery life, which is particularly impressive with a screen this big because they tend to eat power more quickly. 4 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes solid state storage. That means the computer is lighter, is quieter, and is faster. HP True Vision webcam is built in, so whether you're doing Zoom or you're doing Skype or you're doing Microsoft Teams or whatever, you're good to go. Windows 11, not just Windows 11, but Windows 11 in S mode, so it is the safest, most secure way for you to use Windows. Full-size backlit keyboard. Callie was talking about that earlier, and it is such a great feature. It means you can see your keyboard under all lighting conditions. Just press F4, that turns it on. Computer is lightweight at 4.6 pounds. HDMI port built in, so you can send high-def video and audio. And actually, Callie is behind me. I think we're going to maybe take that shot. She's hanging out at our bonus buy. Speaking of the HDMI port, that is really a way that you would actually use the HDMI port. You'd just plug an HDMI cable from your computer into that. I'm going to go back and join her for a minute. This is a 22-inch screen. This is a full high-definition 22-inch screen. So if you want to make like a nesting area, if you're working at home or someone's doing a lot of homework from home or whatever, this is a really great deal.
This is what it looks like. It's normally $129, but if you're getting our today's special, you can take $40 off the price on this. This is then $89, and it's a 22-inch?
Yeah, it's 22-inch monitor. Like I said, there's not a whole lot you need to know. Full high definition, 22-inch, and what a value.
Beautiful. While we're over here too, I was noticing we've got Viper. Not, you know, you're going to need it because this is S mode.
But I mentioned this is actually a little different. I'm really glad you mentioned that. This is Viper Essentials. So Viper, the main thing that Viper Essentials does, it takes into account that your computer has Windows 11 in S mode. It is a great privacy tool. It's they call it wiping your digital fingerprint. So when you're online, you know how you're online and you're shopping for shoes, and then the next thing you know, you open your email or you go to a website and it's like shoe. People are following what you do, right? Tracking cookies and all those kind of things.
There's the info. Okay, 699.
Also, I'm sorry, Callie.
That's fine. No, go ahead.
I'll just very quickly say, the vast majority, 99% of you who are watching right now, will stay with Windows 11 in S mode. So if you ever chose to go out of S mode and wanted to use Windows out of S mode, then this Viper Essentials also includes a year of antivirus. You would want to install antivirus at that point. Again, it's a bit of a splitting hairs a little bit, but it's just another thing Viper Essentials offers.
One thing I saw over here, these are really cool. This is a 6-foot, extra long USB cord.
Well, that is cool. I haven't
Isn't
seen
that
this
neat?
yet.
So it's something else that's available. I think this is pretty brilliant. If you've got multiple phones in your home, you've got to be able to, like, everybody charges at the same time. It's a 2-pack. So each one has 4 USB ports. So here's the info on that. There we go, 829304. And then if you need to back up some information, we've got this. This is cool,
I
too.
watched Lori do this presentation last night.
The ultimate backup. So we'll put information for you periodically. And then we've got this. And that's what these are, I guess. So let's get back to the specifics, because I'm so super jazzed for all of you who have picked up our Today Special already and you've secured yours. If you haven't and you're still on the fence for some reason or another, keep in mind, you don't have 2 weeks like a retailer, an electronics store would offer. You don't have a month like we typically offer. You have 4 months. Actually, end of January of 2024. This item and this item alone is available for our first product of the year to be on extended delivery. I'm sorry, not extended delivery. This is giving you the extra time to be able to enjoy extended returns is what I was getting at. So you've got until the end of next January, this upcoming January. That's over 4 months to be able to play with it, get to know it, fall in love with it. But if for some reason you don't, by the end of January, you know, have it returned to us, all your, that would be 4 flex pays returned to your card if you're using FlexPay. So I know with just a few minutes left, 10 minutes and counting, those are the colors we just showed you on the back. The silver and the rose gold, we're down to, I think, 700 or so of each of those colors. The blue in the middle is really pretty. It's like a gray blue, like a slate blue. It's
we can
really
look at
pretty.
it here too, if you guys want.
Yeah.
It sort of depends on how the light is hitting
It
it.
does.
I am crazy. So this is where my hand is. That's the blue.
And this is the teal.
And then yeah, Callie's is the teal. So it just sort of depends almost on the angle. I think it's absolutely
They're both
lovely.
really pretty. Then again, the point of difference here is on the inside. You'll note that that's the keyboard on the teal. It's the only one with that really cool, I don't know if it's granite or slate or wood or whatever you want to call it, or marble, but it's really, it's very pretty. So those are the color choices. Everybody gets the same thing in terms of the actual bundle. Don't forget about the full year of HP Smart Friend. You have a full year to talk to anybody from HP if you have any questions whatsoever included. And that's just one of the things included.
Something we barely mentioned, we're talking about that, and it reminded me, another thing that we've included, and another way that we've made this whole thing simpler, is we've included Office 365 Personal. So that's all 7 of the Microsoft Office programs. It's Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, OneNote, and Publisher. So 7 programs: Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, OneNote, and Publisher. And as I said, kind of our goal in putting this together was how can we bring everyone the easiest computer package they've ever picked up. The way we did it is not only have we included that in the price, so you're not paying extra for that,
Nope.
we've preloaded it on your computer as well. You don't even have to load the software. It's already there. Just kind of as a reference, the other way that you would do it is you would get home a computer that didn't have Microsoft Office. You'd go to Microsoft's website, and retail prices can vary. They can certainly change theirs, but there's sort of
$70.
everyday price. Yeah, $69.99 is their everyday price.
And guess what? You don't pay for it.
No,
it's
it's included.
It's just one of the extras that we're throwing in, like is suggested with the 1 year of HP Smart Friend. We're not charging you for that. That's $120 extra. So those two combined, another almost $200. Those are the things we go above and beyond because we do want to wow you. It makes us very happy to do that.
It does.
It really does. And so what a great thing that we are doing today. You know, it's back to school time for students. And if that's something that you're considering, maybe you're gonna save this for the Christmas moment of just like, what? And give your student a new laptop. I don't know if you can wait that long. It's only like 90 days away, but
to that point,
still.
if you are thinking about buying a laptop for Christmas and you want to buy the biggest screen we have, we won't have HP. We know what we're bringing in, and when I say we, I mean HP. We won't have another 17-inch Today Special this year from HP.
Nope.
You won't have it. So if you are thinking about a holiday gift, and if you're thinking about this for mom, or you're thinking about it for dad, or for whomever, for anyone who would certainly want a big screen, today is the day to get it. And there's no question that today is the day to get it with all the great extras, but just because we simply don't have it any 17-inch, again, as a Today Special this year.
And 17 is the most popular screen size.
It is very popular at HSN. We actually, in any given year, like on a one day, we will do, over the course of the year as well, we'll do more smaller computers. But the most requested size is 17-inch. The reason we don't do more 17, the reason we frankly don't sell more, they are really hard to source because throughout the world, it's not the most popular size is the 15.6-inch. Finding factories that make this size and that make the quality that we need and all that, 17 inches is rare relative to the other sizes. We certainly do Today Specials and other sizes more than we do our 17-inch. So that's another reason we kind of get out here and I have sold HP for a long time at HSN, and I make such a big deal about it because I know I don't get to do it all the time. I get to sell 14-inch, 15.6-inch computers all the time, very, very, very often. And certainly we'll have other great 17-inch computers, but not as a Today Special. And then with all of these goodies bundled in with the HP Smart Friend and with Office 365 Personal, with Windows 11 in S mode, and in a body style like this. One of the things that we've mentioned, and we're gonna show you, we haven't shown you the video yet, and we're going to right now. This has a fingerprint reader built in. It seems like a little thing, and it is a little thing, but it's a little thing that you use every single time you use your computer. So now, when you go to your computer and you want to log in, you don't have to have a code, you don't have to have a password, you literally just touch your finger to it. Check it out. Let's take a little field trip. Come on, we'll go to my house. Okay, we're at my house now. And when you want to log in, so right now the computer's locked. I'm just gonna take my finger, I'm gonna touch it to the keypad and watch. That's it. That unlocks your computer. I'm actually gonna lock it again here to show you something else. It was something that I didn't discover for a little while, honestly, and that is you can use more than one, you can put more than one fingerprint into your computer's memory, if you will. So it's just kind of like going to the DMV. You take your finger, you press it a couple of times to the keypad, and it remembers it. But I used my pointer finger a minute ago, now I'm gonna use my thumb. Also, if you wanted your spouse to have access to your computer or your kids or whomever, you could use theirs as well. I'll tell you, setting it up is very simple. When you first get your computer home and you turn it on, it'll ask you your Wi-Fi password, it'll ask you in what time zone you live, and then it'll say, hey, do you want to set up your fingerprint reader? You say yes, and you're done. It's
I like
really,
that.
really easy.
There's nothing worse than trying to remember all your passwords, is there? It's like,
no, the worst.
Oh, it's the worst. It's so
worst.
frustrating. But all of that, again, everything has been simplified. Everything has been upgraded, updated. It's absolutely, it's just a crushing good deal. It really will just exceed your expectations. I just know it will. So don't look at the price and go, oh, wow, well, moving out last year's model.
Right.
I say that because it is so this year's updated model. It's HP, it's Intel, it's Microsoft, it's HSN, it's extended delivery moment. You've got not the month that we typically do, 4 months, until the end of January. So that's a pretty exciting moment just in and of itself, because there's nothing worse than feeling like, okay, shoot, I'm doing this, and what if you don't get to it in the first week?
Right.
Or the first
and then
2
you're
weeks?
Stuck.
Right. You won't be stuck. You absolutely can enjoy that extra freedom to just explore, and isn't that one of the things you get to do on a laptop?
I love
Explore
it.
the world.
I love it.
Learn a new language.
And you can be a little braver, frankly,
Sure.
because if you get to a place where you need help, now you have the HP Smart Friend, right? So not only do you have this longer warranty, or not warranty, excuse me, this longer return period, in case you get to a point where whatever you decide not to keep the computer, but if you get up to something you think, well, I don't really know how to do this, you just pick up the phone, and it's amazing because the answers are very often simple. You look at this computer and go, well, how do I turn on the backlight? Well, many people wouldn't know how to turn on the backlight. You're not alone in that.
Yeah.
Now, it's a very simple answer, but how would you have known that, right? Oh, when you call HP Smart Friend, you can knock it out in a minute. Like you just get your question
What if
answered
you're like,
so quickly.
I know I put that in a document, I just can't find it.
Right.
Call somebody, they're gonna say, what? Oh, do this, and then do that, don't worry. Anything else that doesn't cost you anything either. It's free, it's included for a full year. No limit to how many times you can call them about any question that you might have. So maybe this is a moment to just like empower yourself to finally get a little bit more advanced in what you're doing on a laptop. Maybe this is your first laptop, who knows? I mean, we have all kinds of people buying the laptop for different reasons.
Absolutely.
And it will meet you where you're at.
It really will. You make a great point. Some people haven't had a new laptop, probably for 10 years or ever, or have shared a computer with the family. This might be for a kiddo, or it might be for a senior. As I said earlier about the processor specifically, it's a computer that is built to be an extremely versatile computer. So for the things that most of us do every day, so things like being online, things like shopping, things like surfing the web, things like watching movies. And as we take a look here again for the final time, this is the Intel Celeron processor. It's a quad-core processor. It's built for smooth running apps, for email, for web browsing, less waiting and more doing, a faster experience, and a longer battery life, because we work not only in all different ways, but in all different places, right? And with all different availability. So when do I get to charge again? I might or might not have said, not only is this a 10.5-hour battery, it has something called HP Fast Charge built in. With HP Fast Charge, your computer charges to half full. So that's a little more than 5 hours of power right at 45 minutes. So it's a really nice long charge, but it's a really fast charge as well.
So 10.5-hour battery life. It does, by the way, gosh, I just forgot one of the features I was gonna share with you. Oh, 4.5 pounds.
Oh yeah.
So it's super light, super portable.
Very portable, particularly when you consider how big the screen is. That used to add a lot of weight.
It did.
And it used to decrease the battery life. Those are real advantages we've seen in the past couple years.
And the SSD is also making it lighter, not as warm or
That's right.
hot.
There's no moving parts, so it's more durable.
And a full year warranty. I don't know if I mentioned that throughout the presentation. If you want to add to that warranty, you can ask our sales reps about Protection Plus. What a day this has been, and will continue to be all the way up until midnight tonight, when the price does go up to $550. So you're saving $150 from our price point standpoint, but almost $600 compared to what you'd spend in retail to get the bundle that we're doing and we put together for you today, last of the year, and it's here for you. So here it is, 850132. Again, the silver and the rose gold, we're literally into hundreds, not even close to 1,000 of those left. We do have the beautiful denim-y blue, slate blue right there in the middle, but the teal, which is exclusive, it's still here. I'm shocked. Yay for you. We brought in more because I know that everybody has really gravitated to this beautiful teal color, and everybody gets the wireless mouse, it is such a big bundle. Under $400, free shipping, extended returns, 5 flex of $80, or with the HSN card, $33 a month for a year. And $40 off if you want to apply for that card today. Anything else?
I think that is it. The bigger screen, the easier to use, the safer computer. It really all adds up to